Troup County Schools.
A place where you can learn and grow.
A place where teachers care.
A place where family and school come together.
A place where learning matters.
A place preparing students for a bright future.
Whether going to college
or into the workforce.
Troup County Schools, preparing students for success today.
Greetings. Thank you for tuning in today. You're watching Spotlight on Education, and I'm your host, Tina Duckett, Public Relations Director for the Troup County School System. This show is designed to bring you information about our students, programs, staff, and all of the wonderful accomplishments taking place on a daily basis in our classrooms and on our school campuses. Joining me today in the studio is none other than LaGrange High School representatives. We have with us the principal, Dr. Penny Johnson, and we have a senior, a 12th grade student, Sky Malden, and we're so glad that they're here today. And what we're going to do is just jump right on in and learn more about LaGrange High School. So let's start with you, Dr. Johnson, if that's okay.
That'd be fine.
All right, first of all, again, we're so glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
We know that you are a veteran educator. That is correct.
I am.
So tell us a little bit about how long you've been in education.
I've been in education 15 years now. I got my start in math science classroom teaching middle school and high school math science courses. I then got into administration, specializing in athletics and curriculum. So I'm in my second year now at LaGrange High School, and it's been a wonderful transition and a good experience.
Okay, so you said athletics, so you were an athlete too?
Mostly I was athletic director.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. So you said your second year here in Troup County.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about your experience.
It's been a wonderful transition. I can't say enough about the students and the staff at LaGrange High School. I've been very welcomed by them as well as by the community. We've had a smooth transition. Our school year is going well. Our student body is very supportive of me, and our staff has been very supportive of the initiatives and the direction that we're going. We have a sign in front of LaGrange High School that says data-driven continuous improvement, and that's really what we're focusing on as we move forward in this transition.
And you said you're transitioning. Where were you transitioning from?
I was in Coweta County.
Okay, good,
Yes,
good, good. So you mentioned the supportive staff and student body.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us how many staff you have on campus.
We have 87 certified staff and 42 support staff. And the support staff include clerical, custodial, cafeteria workers.
Okay. So everybody works in unison to make things go
do.
smoothly, right?
We do. You know, it is about the students, and we're all working together for student achievement. And it's kind of hard to think that our support staff is integral to student achievement, but they really are, because we can't do things in the classroom without their help.
And that's for sure. So what is the student enrollment this year?
As of now, we're at 1250, and of course we have a very diverse student population. We are racially and socioeconomically diverse, and so our goal is to meet their social, academic, and emotional needs for a real diverse student population.
Okay, now is that, you said 1250, is that a normal trend, higher, lower? Is that it?
We usually are about 1,300, so it's a little less,
Okay.
but that is the enrollment as of today.
Okay,
So,
well, thank you for sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, again, with that staff and student body working as a team, if you
Yes.
will, what are you working toward? Meaning, what's the mission? What is the focus or direction? Because I know that comes from leadership and
does.
having that, if you will, vision cast.
It does.
So tell us about your vision.
Well, it starts at the top. Of course, we support the Troup County School System mission to educate all students for in a challenging and changing society. And what we're out to do is to prepare them for their work, their future lives when they leave high school. At LaGrange High School, we also support the county mission by a mission using the letters LHS, which stand for Leadership, Honor, and Service. And so we try to provide we strive for an academically challenging environment, promoting leadership, honor, and service in all that we do.
And I know that's expressed in a number of ways, and hopefully we'll learn about those today.
I think we will.
Okay. Now, we have Sky Malden, who's a 12th grade student, and I'd like to know what's going well at LaGrange High School. And you can take whatever focus you'd like, meaning academics or programs, activities. So let's just learn about it. Sky, why don't you tell us some things?
Hi. Well, LaGrange High School has a very strong academic program. I can personally attest to that because I've taken 16 AP courses over 4 years. And I've done very well because of the great teachers and just the content. And I feel very well prepared for college because of my time at LHS. I think it's a blessing that we have so many wonderful courses and teachers in our community, and it just offers so much for our students.
So, and we'll come back to this. I want you to think about those courses because I'd like for you to share what some of them have been. But there was a recent recognition LHS received.
There has been.
Okay, tell us about that.
For several years now, U.S. News and World Report considers data, school-specific data, and they have a rubric that takes a look at enrollment, ethnicity, location, and some other factors. And using this data, schools are given a ranking, a college readiness index. And for several years now, LaGrange High School has been recognized. And most recently, we were recognized in 2013 as number 23 out of 446 schools in Georgia. And we were ranked 1,344 out of 22,000 U.S. high schools. So we're pretty proud of that.
That is something to be very proud of.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sky mentioned college, being ready for college, and those AP courses. I believe the Georgia Department of Education also released recognition information about AP. So
Yes.
tell us about advanced placement is what we're talking about. So
advanced placement courses are rigorous college level courses. And the state of Georgia recognized LaGrange High School and other schools in our district as being an AP STEM school and an AP STEM achievement school. And STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And we were recognized based on the fact that our schools or our students were testing in at least 2 AP Math and 2 AP Science courses, and at least 40% of them scored a 3 or higher on those tests.
And that's a 3 out of what?
5.
Okay,
3 out of
that's
5.
good.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations on both of those honors.
Thank you.
And Sky, tell us again, you said 16 AP courses,
Yes,
and these
ma'am.
are rigorous courses that prepare you for college. Okay, so tell us just what were those courses, just if you could name a few.
Just a few would be like AP Government, AP US History, AP Stats, and AP Calculus.
Oh, wow.
So,
Calculus alone, doesn't have to be AP. That was not my favorite subject, but we'll move on. Okay, tell us about your athletic season. Was it very successful this year for you?
We've had a good athletic season. I speak holistically when I say that our boys cross-country team were region champs, and we had several teams, 5 in all, that qualified for state playoff or state playoff competition. And those include our competition cheer team, our softball team, our wrestling team, boys and girls swimming, and of course our boys cross-country team who finished second in the state.
Oh,
so we're very proud of their accomplishments.
Yeah, and in addition to that, I know that as a system we focus on academic achievement.
We do.
So we want them to do well.
We do.
In their athletic, in their sports.
We do.
But we also want them to stay focused on the books.
We do.
That's very,
We
very
do.
important. So Sky, did you participate in any athletic programs? Any
Unfortunately,
sports?
I did not.
Not this time. With 16 AP courses, I don't know. Well, just tell us about your experience at LaGrange High School.
At LaGrange High School, I am currently the Secretary of the National Honor Society, and I'm also an active member of Service Club. So with, like Dr. Johnson said, extracurriculars are great, and I think they really help with leadership skills and honor and service.
Oh, good. Okay, well, Dr. Johnson, just to piggyback off of Sky and extracurricular activities, what are some activities, and why is it important, first of all, to be engaged in extracurricular activities as a student?
Well, first of all, research suggests that students who are involved in extracurricular activities are more inclined to perform better academically and also better able to withstand the peer pressures associated with high school. And so it gives them an opportunity to participate and build leadership skills. At the same time, it reduces idle time, and of course, less idle time helps. And you know, the extracurricular activity or opportunities that are available at LaGrange High School include athletics, but also clubs and also performances and the arts. We have a very strong arts program.
Okay, and Sky, as you're preparing yourself for college, I'm guessing you're going to college. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your plans? I don't.
Well, this fall I will be attending Georgia Institute of Technology for chemical engineering.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about that.
Good, good. And there's another honor she has as the, what is it, 2014 valedictorian?
She is our valedictorian.
All right. Good, and that's a lot of work goes into that, does it not?
Yes, ma'am.
So how does one prepare to become valedictorian? Is that something you prepare for, or is that something that you were shooting for personally as a personal goal?
It was a personal goal of mine, and that's one of the reasons why I've definitely tried to take as many AP courses as possible. Not only just to prepare myself for college, because I can get college credit, but also to challenge myself mentally. So I think it's definitely a personal goal of mine.
Good. Now, will you participate in extracurricular activities at Georgia Tech, as we call it?
Yes, ma'am. I plan to.
Okay. You still giving that some thought on what that might be?
Yes, I'm a very artistic person because I'm a dancer.
Oh, good.
So I'm looking at the Georgia Tech dance team or something affiliated.
Good. Well, we know you'll do fine in whatever you pursue.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Johnson, back to you. Let's talk a little bit more about the arts. She just mentioned she's a student who enjoys the arts. She's a dancer.
She is.
What programs are available for students at LaGrange High?
Well, we have a large number of our students who participate in the Black History program. We had over 55 students participating this year with that program. We also have the Chorus Spring Concert, and 180 students are active in that performance.
Wow.
Our
That's
marching,
a lot of students.
It is. Our marching band had over 100 students, and we estimate that over 100 students, actors and technicians, participated in drama. We had 3 different productions this year, and approximately 100 students participated either in tech support or as actors and actresses in the 3 performances, which included Monster Madness, Outlaws and In-Laws, and also A Piece of My Heart most recently.
Okay, okay. So this really gives students an opportunity beyond the classroom experience, and
it does.
You mentioned about research, and we've pretty much found that to be true. Nothing. I don't think anything has changed at this point.
No, ma'am.
But what about different competitions?
The students at LaGrange High School participated in the Gordon College. It's called the the Gordon College competitions. We take a variety of students, academic as well as artistic competitions, and in 2013 LaGrange High School was the Gordon College Bowl champions, and in order to be recognized as champions in all of the events, our students finished either first or second in those competitions, and those competitions included academics as well as art and musical solo performances.
Oh, good. And congratulations on that, students. Yes. All right. So, and Sky, you can jump in on this one because you mentioned that you are a member of the Service Club, and I want to focus on that for just a little while. So tell me why you're involved in Service Club at LaGrange High School.
Well, Service Club is a student-parent organization that allows students to contribute to their community. And I became involved in Service Club because I wanted to make a difference in my community. And through Service Club, I can. We currently have 203 members, and 57 of our members this year qualified as gold level members. And gold level members are members who complete at least 45 hours or more of service per year.
That's impressive. So what's the total number of hours
Well,
as
this
a club
year,
that you, just roughly, if you,
it's
if
about
you know.
6,020 hours,
Wow.
which is our highest number of hours ever.
At LaGrange High School?
At LaGrange High School.
Wow, that is great. So, Dr. Johnson, and you can jump in here too, tell us what are some of the projects that are undertaken in Service Club?
Well, from an administrative standpoint, organizations within our community will contact the school and ask if we have Service Club members who are available to help and assist with the operation of different events. And I'll let Sky tell you about some of the events that she's most familiar with.
Good.
Some of our projects include volunteering for school registrations, the Downtown Chili Cook-Off, or West Georgia Hospice. One of my personal favorites is the Troup County Shark Swim Meet because my sister is actually a swimmer, so I get the best of both worlds. I get to contribute and help out, and I also get to sneak a peek sometimes at my sister swimming.
Okay. And Dr. Johnson, would you like to add more on Service Club?
I would. Not only do the students participate with volunteer hours, they also donate tangible items that are distributed to different organizations in our community. Again, I'm going to let Sky tell you more about that.
Okay.
Yes, some of our donations include books, first aid kits, food, clothing, or toys for fundraisers or events like Books for Literacy or Toys for Tots. Books for Literacy is one of my favorites also because I know how much a good book can make someone just so happy, and because I enjoy a good book. So I always try to donate at least a few every year.
And that's awesome. That really is awesome because it teaches students to care about their community.
It does. And our students also participate in campus cleanups at LaGrange High School. We have several of those every year, and the students show up on a afternoon, Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and they work on beautification projects on our school campus. So it also teaches them and supports the Granger pride.
Good, good. Any more information on Service Club?
I can't think of anything. Can you think of anything, Sky?
No, ma'am.
Well, you all are doing a great job, and we hope that you keep it up.
Thank you.
Let's talk about, that was your engagement in community, basically through the Service Club. Now, how important is it for a community to engage in education, specifically at LaGrange High School?
We have a highly supportive community. Our parents and partners work hand in hand with us at LaGrange High School. I'll start first off with a very global idea, and that is our eSPLOST. Students who are, community members who are supportive of eSPLOST are supportive of our students. And the eSPLOST funds most recently have contributed to improvements in air conditioning of our gyms, renovation of our B building hallway, and our team room in the gymnasium. We've also used East Plus dollars for technology upgrades and wireless connectivity, which is going to allow the students at LaGrange High School to participate in the initiative of Bring Your Own Device, or BYOD, where students will be allowed to use their electronic devices for classroom instructional purposes.
And Scott, I mean, you're leaving, but those students who are still there, doesn't it sound exciting?
It is exciting.
And I'm sure it'll be used in positive ways to reinforce and enrich instruction. So.
Also to increase student engagement as well.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
And you talked about East Blast, and again, want to thank the community
We do.
for
really
jumping
do.
in and having the foresight to know that those dollars go in support of not just facilities, but the people who use the facilities,
Correct.
which are our students.
Absolutely.
It all goes back to benefit the students.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us more about community engagement and PTOs. Are they still out there?
They are. In fact,
Okay.
LaGrange High has a very active PTO. We have 195 members this year.
Wow.
And
195?
195. And our
That's impressive.
Right. And we meet monthly, and
Okay.
our average attendance is about 20 to 25 parents who run the various committees that support some of the activities that they help us with. Primarily prom, homecoming, support of our teachers, recognition of our teachers.
Good.
They're also working on a special project at this point, which is a fundraising campaign designed to improve instructional technology in the classroom to mesh with our East Plus dollars.
Good.
And so we're going to work on improving instructional technology for our teachers so they can keep up with our students.
Yes, that's important.
It is. It is.
Tell us about those businesses who partner with the school in what we call the Partners in Education program, which is very near and dear to my heart.
We have many partners in education, and we can't do it without them. We appreciate their support. Some of it is financial. Others, other types of support that we receive are visits from members of the community in our classrooms and assisting us in the delivery of our curriculum. We also have used some of the dollars to purchase athletic equipment upgrades for volleyball, for soccer, for the weight room. And we've used some of the partners' financial contributions to develop seed money for a uniform rotation policy to work in conjunction with our athletic department. We also have a program called Granger Greats.
Now, what's that?
Well, it's a student recognition program, and students are recognized with a Snickers candy bar. It's not much, but we recognize.
Why Snickers?
Because sometimes other students will laugh when they're doing something that is Granger Great noteworthy. Okay. And those types of activities would include, again, going back to the leadership, honor, and service, where they're setting the positive example and making some positive choices in our school community. And so our Granger Great program recognizes them for that.
And that's been a program that's been around for a little while now, hasn't it?
It has. It was started last year. I think there was something similar to it years ago, but we brought it back last year, and our partners actually provide us with the resources that allow us to do that program.
Now, each year we have a number of organizations, be it civic organizations or various nonprofit groups, that will approach a school or the system at large with programs. Do you offer any of those programs at your school?
We are honored and fortunate to be supported by the Boy Scouts. This year we had 2 students in our building who were members of Boy Scouts completing Eagle Scout projects, and they chose to do their Eagle Scout project at LaGrange High School. One was the beautification project on our band field, where benches and trash receptacles were built by an Eagle Scout, and the second program had to do with the beautification of the McCoy Garden, which is an area in the center of our campus that was actually in honor of Mickey McCoy, past principal of LaGrange High School. Yes. And there's a pond, and in this Eagle Scout project, a student of ours partnered with the art department, the art classes, And the students at LaGrange High School created three-dimensional tiles that were then installed in the pond as part of the Eagle Scout beautification project. So it was truly a partnership between the community, the Boy Scouts, and our students at LaGrange High School.
Good, good. And I know you have other programs there. Too many to name.
Too many to name. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But as we come to a close, that was a quick, wasn't it? Sky, why don't you tell us, what does it take to be a successful senior?
To be a successful senior, I think it takes both academic, mental, and physical desire to do well in life and use the tools and skills that LaGrange High School has to offer. So I think to close with that, LaGrange High School offers so much, and if you put the effort in, you'll get so much out of it.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. Dr. Johnson, do you have any parting words or dates or upcoming events you'd like to share with our community?
I do.
Okay.
We are approaching the end of the school year, and it's time to celebrate the success of our students. And so I'd like to invite the community, everyone, to the LaGrange High School graduation at Callaway Stadium on May the 24th, which is a Saturday. We graduate our students at 8:30 in the morning, and everyone is welcome. It's a time to celebrate their academic successes and the culmination of the 2013-2014 school year. And moving forward and ahead and anticipation of next year, I also want to ask the community to save the date of July the 30th and July the 31st. Those are our registration dates at LaGrange High School. Our incoming freshmen and incoming seniors will register on July the 30th, and sophomores and juniors will register on the 31st. So save those dates.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining me today on the show to share information about LaGrange High School. And to you, our viewing audience, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, make it a great day.
Troup County Schools. A place where you can learn and grow.
A place where teachers care.
A place where family and school come together.
A place where learning matters.
A place preparing students for a bright future.
Whether going to college
or into the workforce.
Troup County Schools, preparing students for success today.
At LaGrange College, your journey toward achievement may take you in many different directions. The arts, law, ministry, medicine. Experience LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions, and leave transformed. Discover more at lagrange.edu/transform.